All right, look who showed up. Ty just flew in from Idaho. We linked up, I'd say in the middle, but I didn't meet you in the middle.
No, it's like the last quarter.
Yeah, we're here on skate ramp, but it's pretty cold. Everything south of us is covered in snow. So the thought is right now that we should probably head to California and find warmer weather, huh?
I brought my flip-flops.
We're doing it. We got visitors. It's just one more jackass, huh?
Yeah, one more. I've seen so many of them.
I've seen wild horses all the time.
No, like since I've been coming down to see you in the past like year, I've seen, I don't even know, what do you call them? A pack of donkeys? A herd?
It's a flock of donks.
A flock of donks.
I'm Trent Palmer. I fly drones for a living and bush planes for fun. Follow along as I journey off the beaten path of aviation.
What's happening over here, Ty?
Switching to flip-flops.
This doesn't happen this time of year.
And still wearing the long underwear. This is a good day.
Awesome. So yeah, we just stopped at Tony's place. He makes TK1 or the Shock Monster landing gear shocks that replace bungees on Cubs and all that. I've got his shocks on my plane. All right, so the plan is we're gonna shorten that thing to get the gear leg in a little bit, give me a little more angle of attack, and maybe Tony will do some of his other magic on the shocks while it's here. Dude, look at all these shock parts.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
So what'd you change?
We changed the valving and the shock.
Okay. What'll it change for me?
It is going to hopefully get rid of any skip at all, regardless of what you do to it.
Okay. I
And
think that's a challenge.
it's going to make you look like you're even better than the Trent Palmer you already are.
I like that. So these TK1 shocks are replacements for bungees on regular Cabane gear, like what you'd see on a Cub or a Highlander, like what Ty has on his. But the TK1 shocks basically just take all that impact and they absorb it, and they have a very slow rebound. So that first hit, it's almost impossible to bounce with the TK1s on, which is what kind of allows me to have the confidence to go fly into some of these strips that you don't have the space to give up in a bounce. So they're kind of like his superhero landing shocks.
You're gonna do superhero landing. Wait for it. Woo! Superhero landing. Yeah, that's really hard on your knees. Totally impractical. They all do it.
So Ty,
Yeah,
what's happening?
getting shocks.
Ty completely came here wanting shocks but not wanting to buy them today. And then all this shock talk, now he's bolting them on. Zero dampening.
Oh yeah, none. Slings you right back in the air.
All right, I'm gonna go put these new shocks to the test. I guess they aren't new, but new valving in the shocks, different angle to the gear, so I've got a little bit more nose-up attitude. Hopefully get me off the ground a little shorter because I can get a little bit deeper into that angle of attack, I guess, and the same on landing. Sea level's crazy. My first landing there, I did not hit hard enough to really get anything done, so it was kind of useless.
Lincoln traffic, Cessna 98 Lima, left base 15 Lincoln.
So I went ahead and did a second one, just to make sure I got, you know, at least some sort of impact on it so I could feel that gear. Jeez, I'm climbing at 1,500 feet a minute in a turn. All right, so Ty and I are gonna go test our new shocks. I guess the Sacramento River's just west of here, so we're gonna go over, find some gravel bars and see if we can wear them in a little bit. Well, shoot, we are completely striking out on finding anywhere to land. We got over the Sacramento River. At first we were over the Feather River, which had some sandbars, but they look like soft sand. Now we're over the Sacramento, and every part of the Sacramento I've ever flown was just sandbars or gravel bars everywhere. This is just like a drainage culvert. There's nothing, so we're gonna run out of light before we find anywhere to play.
We're gonna try this spine. What's the worst that'll happen?
That looked pretty sweet.
That's nice. You coming in?
Yeah, I will.
All right, Ty and I just landed out at some ag strip. We were flying over, heading up to Red Bluff to fly with those guys, do some gravel bar hopping, and then my plane just started getting louder and louder to where he could hear it over the radio. So we landed to take a look. Of course, there's a full-blown hole in my muffler now that cracked. So we're gonna see if the guys here have a welder that we could try to fix it, but I think the best bet's probably gonna just be heading back over the hill home. Yeah, I know why it was loud. So there's the muffler. There's the back cap for it. Now we just got to get this part off. Try to weld it together so we can limp this thing home, huh?
Yeah, it's so full of cancer.
Oh, one of the studs fell out.
It's all okay, you'll make it home.
Oh.
Do it right here? Yeah. All right. Wasn't planning on wearing one of these today.
Right? Proper welding shoes?
Yep.
And proper bush flying shoes, I guess I should say.
We're in California, it's okay.
If he fixes this, it's probably going to stay together forever. Oh, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
I've welded bungs and stuff like, actually I've welded a lot of exhaust.
Look who popped in to come help us. Jeff's here.
Stuck at least?
Yeah, it's gonna stay there. Funny thing is, you're gonna be able to tell totally where I started, and by the end of this, they're gonna be like beautiful welds.
It doesn't have to be beautiful, man.
Yeah, but
It's just gotta work.
it'll turn out that way.
I've seen worse.
I have too.
For a bush fix, that's pretty good.
At an ag strip.
Yeah.
I'm not doing bad.
Alright, should we do this? Sweet. Got the muffler back on. Nice work.
Thank you.
Nice work, Ty.
Pushed
And
off.
thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
You're the lifesaver here.
Oh, man.
One thing I do gotta say is the aviation community as a whole is really amazing. This was a perfect example. We came and landed at some ag strip, some private strip, when I'm hearing bad noises out of my engine. I've got Jason, who's awesome. Jason, if you're watching this, thank you. But Jason comes running up. He's all excited to help out. I'm thinking I'm gonna get yelled at, and then next thing you know, they're lending us tools, letting us weld in their shop and everything. It's just a great community, and that's something that I guess I don't touch on enough with these videos, but it's so awesome, the people that surround aviation.
All right, exhaust is back together. I feel so bad. Ty has flown over here just to essentially work on airplanes, mainly my airplane. So Jeff met up with us. Hopefully, finally, we can go and find some gravel bars and actually land somewhere and have a little fun.
Yeah, check out that island in front of you.
That one looks pretty short. What'd you think?
Oh, it's doable. And I go park off to the side.
So we finally got out and found a gravel bar to land on. This has been 2 days for Ty of flying and working on airplanes with no playing, so.
Now we're doing it.
Now we're doing it. Shocks now, like all the cool guys, like Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff's kind of got the coolest plane.
Just drop it in, slam on the brakes.
Yo.
It's neat.
Dude, your plane's gonna smell like wet dog.
It smells like dog all the time, whether it's wet or dry. It smells like some kind of dog.
He's got a carpet in the back for him, so that, you know, it's
yeah,
like
just throw
home,
the carpet out and get another one.
Take a leak on it, it's great.
All right, and as luck would have it, we're out of time. But at least we did get to come out and play on, what, we did two gravel bars, right?
Yeah. Yep.
We did 2 gravel bars and then landed on a hill last night, so it wasn't for nothing.
No.
And he got shocks, I got my shocks tuned up, and I got my muffler re-welded.
Everything worked.
And everything's good. So we're gonna head back. You guys know the drill. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't, come be my wingman. We'll see you guys on the next one.